Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Kelly. Today I'll be presenting on the agency Haven for Hope. So Haven for Hope is located downtown San Antonio and exactly 1 Haven for Hope Way, San Antonio, Texas 78207. So what they do is they're a nonprofit organization that offers shelter to homeless people. So they started back in 2010 with a man named Bill Grihe. But before I get into that, I just want to let you know how I conducted my interview, how it proceeded. And so it all started off with a phone call located on their website. I was able to talk to a representative there at Haven for Hope. She wasn't able to give me too much information just because of the amount of workload and how busy they were at the time I called. But the questions that were not on the website, I was able to ask her very briefly. So I'll get to tell you those questions in a bit. But today I'm going to describe you their mission statement. I'm going to tell you how they started and what kind of things that they offer. So their mission statement is, I directly quote, is to offer a place of hope and new beginnings. We do this by providing, coordinating, and delivering an efficient system of care for people experiencing homelessness in Bexar County. So as I got to talk to her a little bit, she mentioned that they focus on the physical, mental, and psychological needs, but more importantly, their core is just to kind of help with the recovery process of becoming homeless. So in that, they have a lot of programs that consist of, you can go into therapy, they have spiritual services, medical care if you need it, detoxification off of drugs that you may be experiencing. They have a generalist therapist who can kind of pinpoint any kind of human services that you really need, and they'll kind of help you through that process, like applying for food stamps or welfare or anything like that. So on top of that, you also get food while you're there, and they kind of help you transition to a more permanent housing. So their main person that funds them and was always there since the beginning to help fund them was a business called New Star. And so they are a solar company, I believe. And so they both teamed up, Bill and New Star teamed up to present this idea of Haven for Hope to the mayor, which at the time was Mayor Hardberger. And so the initial startup was about $35 million. But because of that, since 2010 all the way till now, they've seen a 15% reduction in homelessness. So that's a really great start. So another thing that I'm going to be talking to you about is just how the workers are. So they have 184 workers total. 67 are on-campus employees, 30 work within the community, and they have 87 referrals that work with them. So these referrals consist of services that are provided to the people staying there at the Haven for Hope, but these services are provided only on their own site. So this could be employment training, anything that really benefits the people staying there and that are homeless. To get a job there, I mean, it's a typical job. You have to go through an intense interviewing process. I think it's like 3 interviews total that you'll receive. And she said that it was on the job training. So it's very typical. But like I mentioned, they have psychiatrists on board, they have therapists, they have medical doctors available. So people that are staying there, they are in good care. And like I said before, it's all about the recovery process that they focus on. So anybody is available to go there. Men, women, children. You see a lot more homeless men than any. They outweigh more of the ratio between women and children. But there's a lot of stories that you can find on their website of just success stories that most families have came out from that place and were able to get a home. They were supported the whole entire way. And my personal impression of learning about Haven for Hope is, wow. They provide awesome services for their people. I mean, they genuinely care, and they have a servitude attitude. Just talking with a girl, I think her name was Kelly, I think. She was just very helpful, very serving. So if think you can volunteer there. You can sign up, volunteer. They have internships available. So if that's something you're into, helping the homeless, I mean, it does have, you need to have a heart for that. So thank you.